Hi everyone, Karen here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting, bringing to you the energy forecast for 2022. So I've been asking for the insights and guidance for what the energy of 2022 brings to us. And in the numerology, 2022 equals the number 6. And so the number 6, interestingly enough, is the embodiment of the heart. And we have Venus moving into retrograde. And, Venus represents that heart alignment, really coming back to the essence of who we are at the core of our hearts. What is it that our heart desires? 2021 was a year of change, and it was big change, so many shifts. And so as we move into this year now, it's about, well, how can we integrate those changes? How can we move into a space of compassion and heart alignment? The last 2 years have really identified for so many of you, myself included, what's really important. What are our values? What matters to us? What do we care about? Is it your relationships? Do you find that you now recognize the value of your relationships? Who are the people that you want to have around you in your life? And this is where also, under the influence of the number 6, we're really being asked to take responsibility for our choices, take responsibility for our values, what are our integrities, what matters to us. It's a universal year to take serious steps towards creating strong foundations for what it is that you're wanting to bring into your life, what you're wanting to call in. If we think about, okay, there's things that happen in the world that we have no control over. So how do we take responsibility for something that we don't have control over? The invitation is, what is it you can take responsibility for is how you show up, how you respond, how you choose to react, the story that you choose to make about a particular situation. And this is what the mental mind loves to do. It loves to create a story. The ego loves a good drama, it loves a good story. That's what it's here to do, and just to keep us distracted from, by the stories that we create. And so we can take responsibility. I choose peace. I choose to tell a different story. I choose to move beyond my limitations. I choose to move beyond my ancestral story, my ancestral line, if that does not serve you. While we have been focusing on our own needs in 2021, the energy of 2022 is very much about relationship to the planet, relationship to source, relationship to community, relationship to humanity. What is your relationship to self? What is your relationship to the world around you? And there's so much information out there right now about what it all means to be living at this time on the planet, what it means to be living, in this life at this time. And what I keep coming back to is, it can only mean what it means to you. It can only mean to you what you interpret that it means for you. And that truth, your own truth, can only come from the connection that you have to your heart, your higher self. We have Jupiter and Pisces really influencing most of this year, actually. And it's moving into Taurus and Capricorn, and they're very grounded, they're very connected to the earth. But Jupiter is a very powerful manifester. Jupiter is very much about abundance. Jupiter is very much about creation and creativity and birthing the new. And then Pisces is very emotive, connected, very sensitive, highly intuitive, and very much connected to the water. And then we also have the year of the water tiger, or the year of the tiger and water. And so this is all about emotions. How are you taking care of your emotions? What are you doing to support yourself, your own healing, to heal the past, to heal the wounds, to heal the trauma? You know, and we have the new moon also in Capricorn that's happening tomorrow, the 3rd of January here in Australia. And so this is also a powerful time to set those intentions. You know, I don't like the word New Year's resolution, because to me that really holds the vibration of it's something that we try to do but it never really pans out. I feel more aligned to conscious intention, to intentions, to manifestation, to goal setting. I quite like the word goal setting, because to me it's like I can place something into my future timeline that I can then take action steps towards manifesting that, to creating that, to having that come to fruition. For me, those manifestation action steps are, you know, my daily meditation practice, my daily journaling practice, my daily gratitude practice. There's so much energy available for us in this year. And what I'm feeling intuitively is that this is very much a year for us to put into practice all of our learnings from the past 2 years and beyond, of course, but more specifically the last 2 years. So what I have asked and what I've been guided this morning is just to pull a card for each of the next 12 months. So we'll see what comes out. All right. So for the month of January, I love the universe. Stargate, heart. Look at the energy in that beautiful card. Heart chakra opening, unlocking, and generosity. So, you know, this is so beautifully aligned. You know, we have Venus, we have the influence of Venus in retrograde. The number 6 is really about empathy and compassion and connecting to the heart and that beautiful relationship to self, to source, to the planet, to the collective consciousness of humanity. It just feels so beautiful for us in the month of January to really get grounded and to check in each day, you know, and some beautiful opening questions that you can ask your heart in your morning journaling is, what would you have me know today? You know, I'm just restarting again A Course in Miracles, the daily practices for A Course in Miracles. But one that will always stay with me, and I use it every day, is, you know, who would you have me be? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom would you have me say it? You know, it shifts us out of that ego mind and into the heart space, into the universal mind of source consciousness. So January is very much about heart energy, opening the heart and allowing the beautiful frequencies available to us in this month to really be the guiding force. Allow your heart to be the guide. I love this. Oh, February. The central sun. Oh, look at that. Beautiful central sun. And the central sun is, you know, right up there in the number of chakras that we actually have. But the central sun for February, and I love this, and this is aligning to the energy of February. It's about abundance and downloads and regeneration and success. How exciting is this? I love the universe. Man, I love the universe. Love my guides. I love source consciousness. And so this is about, you know, the heart work in January is really allowing ourselves to tap into that, to really get grounded, to really set those beautiful foundations, to get very clear. Get clear on what it is that you're wanting to manifest so that you can tune into and harness the energy in February to really start to see the activation of all that you have been working towards. And it's about allowing yourself to be open to receiving the abundance that is available to you. You know, I have this ideal, this thought, this belief of why shouldn't we still experience joy? Why shouldn't we tap into the magic of the universe? Why shouldn't we be magnets for miracles? You know, there seems to be this belief at times that because there's so much going on in the world that, you know, we often question, well, who am I to be happy? Who am I to be enjoying my life? Who am I to be, you know, there's this guilt that we have. So with the new moon that's happening tomorrow, if you're feeling that, then allow that to be part of your intention setting of what you're wanting to release and let go of. So for March, Temple of Truth. I love this. Look at that. These are Kyle Gray's new cards, and they're just beautiful. Throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. So in the month of March, and this again I feel is aligned to what is it, you know, there'll be opportunity for you to express yourself, to really ask. It's like we feel like we need to have permission to ask for what it is that we want from the universe. What I'm really feeling very strongly is there is an undertone throughout these months so far of releasing the past, releasing those limiting beliefs, releasing the old patterns of, well, this is how it's always been done, this is how my family's always done it, this is my family's drama and my family's story. And I just really feel that this is a big opportunity for you to finally this year decide. We have choice. We always have choice to decide that you're no longer going to repeat this. You want to release it so that you can step into the newness and the freshness of what life has to offer you. You know, it's so important in the month of March for you to be true to yourself. And this is not just the month, right? I feel that these messages are for us every day. However, I'm asking for the month, the flavor of the month, the energy of the month moving forward. And so March will be a powerful time for you to really start to express yourself and to identify what it means for you to be your authentic self, what it means for you. And no one else can tell you that. Only you know what it means for you to live your life in authenticity, to live your life in heart alignment. All right, so for the month of April, third eye activation. Love this. Feel the energy of this card. Each of these cards actually have the power to, the intention has been set in these cards that as you align to them, as you feel into the energy of them, that you will receive the download and activation linked to them. So this is all about clear seeing. This is about tuning into your third eye, you know, in the month of April. So there will be cosmic energies available to you in the month of April. And this is, again, there's no coincidence. We have the influence of Pisces energy throughout this year and throughout this month and throughout this year. So what they're saying to me right now is, of course we don't have to wait until that particular time. Of course we don't have to wait until there is a particular cosmic influence. What they're showing me is that this is very much a time for you personally to explore your own spirituality. What does it mean for you to be a spiritual being? What does it mean for you to be an intuitive being? There feels to me that you have been putting these questions out to the universe, and opportunities are arising and arriving for you to really take action. This is your year to actually tune into your own spirituality and activate and awaken your intuition in a big way, in a much bigger way. Woo. It's more than one, so I can't take it. Okay, May. Chamber of the Violet Flame. I love working with the violet flame. That is, I work with that, and that's what I teach in the Ascension Reiki that I teach. So if you are feeling that this is your year to tap into your spirituality, to harness your innate gifts, to awaken the healer within you, then I highly recommend getting in touch, and we can organize a weekend for you to learn Ascension Reiki. But this is January, February, March, April, May, karmic release, radical transformation. There is deep healing. So in the violet flame, this is your opportunity for that flame. If we think about the deep cleansing, the deep releasing, the burning of the karmic ties in a healing and transformational way, a letting go of, there's a real detachment from the past that I feel is the opportunity. Like, I'm even feeling that we have gone beyond what was even thought possible for us as a collective on the planet at this time. And so there's this sense of unexpectedness. I don't want to say, it's not the word uncertainty, it's the word unexpectedness. Everything that we are doing is, yes, it can be perhaps preordained or prophesized, but I'm feeling very strongly as I'm speaking these words that we are, in each and every one of us, each day that we are here on the planet, there is an unexpectedness of, we are a big surprise. What we're creating is unexpected. What we are actually generating on the planet at this time, and what we're manifesting and calling in, is very big. It's new. It has a freshness. And while it can feel like history is repeating itself, we're in a different vibration and frequency. And there is the potential and the possibility and the allowing and the space and the expansiveness for all of us to be creating incredible magic, to be really channeling and anchoring and calling in and awakening and activating our own spiritual gifts that our soul has brought into this lifetime for each and every one of us. So that's the first 6 months. Well, January, February, March, April, May. Let's do June. Or this is going to go way too long. Let's do until June. All right, what did I have to say for June? We'll do another 6 monthly one in June, all right? So for June, what do we got for June? Beautiful Arcturian light codes. Evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. How amazing is that? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It is becoming so much more common if we think about the language and the words that are being used. You know, if you talk about a star being or a star seed or Sirius or Pleiades or Arcturus or Andromeda, Pleiades, like the intuition, magic, empathy, empathic. If we think about all of these words, and what I'm being shown right now is this is all being seeded. Like, up until this point, all of these words and the vibration and the codes and the expansion of the humans mind to contemplate and to accept and to consider the expanded possibilities, the quantum possibilities of who we are, what we're capable of, and what we can actually create. This feels very expansive to me as we move into 2022. It feels there's a softer energy. It feels like there's no rush. It feels like we are each individually morphing and transforming into more highly evolved beings in a way that we are capable of doing while here in the 3D world. Because we want to be anchoring that into this. We want to be raising the vibration and the collective conscious through our own individual journeys, while we're still aligning to the collective, while we're aligning to planet Earth, while we're aligning to our soul, while we're aligning to source consciousness. So that's the first 6 months of 2022. It feels it feels good to me. It feels exciting. I think that if we can all allow ourselves to be open to the magic of life, thank you, universe, for revealing your magic to me. Thank you, universe, for showing me the miracle of this life. Thank you, universe, for the miracles and abundance that flows easily and effortlessly to me. I hope these messages serve you well. Sending you all so much love. Thank you for all of your support in 2021, and I look forward to our journey together in 2022. Namaste, blessed be.